So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to this 90 rated base Icon Garrincha player review. If you need a bit of a helping hand getting some coins to buy players like this 90 rated Garrincha, check out my sponsor in the description below, IG Vault, and use the code Kieran at checkout for a pretty nice discount. So we've got him in my standard weekend league team. He's actually replacing a fellow Brazilian in Lucas who I normally play in this role. Now what I actually normally do is play Lucas as a cam. Now I think I might try Garrincha out as a cam, but for most part we're going to try and keep him in that wide right role because ultimately he is obviously a right winger. So yeah, we're going to try him in a couple of different attacking areas and see how we get on with him. I've applied the Hunter Chem style to him to give him that extra pace boost on the wing and also to give him a nice shooting boost as well. He does come with a 4-star weak foot and 5-star skills, which is obviously very good to see. He does only have medium low wear crits though, which are not particularly ideal, but we'll see how they affect him when we get into the match. If you want to look at the icon profile, go ahead and pause the video and do so. And in terms of traits, he's got flair and power free kick that are applicable. Anyway, in-game stats look very good. Plenty of dark greens, and ultimately that's what you want when you're picking up a high rated icon such as this. Very nice attributes in the pace column, and with the Hunter Chem style, technically he should have 99s for both acceleration and for sprint speed. The finishing looks very nice at 86. That will also be boosted in game, as does the shot power of 83. When it comes to passing, the guy's got elite crossing of 90, pretty good short passing also of 88, so I do expect good distribution from the Brazilian winger, and I'm also expecting really good on the ball ability because his dribbling stats are fantastic. 91 agility, 93 ball control, and 95 in-game dribbling. In theory, this guy should be absolutely fantastic with the ball at his feet. Physicals look pretty average, good stamina, but strength and aggression ain't anything to discuss too much in depth. So let's get into some matches and let's see how we get on with the 90 rated Garrincha. In the first game with the Brazilian, we are up against this. It's actually a really solid side that looks to be pretty meta. Very good Premier League players in this team: Mane, Salah, Aubameyang, and also a really strong backline which features Varane and Mendy. Mbappe plays the ball into Garrincha. We're not going to try and beat Mendy for pace, or are we? Garrincha's actually done really well here. We shoot across goal. Oh, we've hit the post. That would have been oh wow. I mean, he did really well in the build-up to that, but yeah, that's one of the stranger goals I've scored in this weekend's Foot Champs. And after that goal, my opponent has just decided, you know what, I don't want to play FIFA anymore. And to be honest, I don't blame him. But we will take the win, and yeah, interesting opening game. Let's move on quickly, shall we? Straight into the next match we go, and we are actually up against a fellow icon. He has got the baby Del Piero, who I have used already, and he's very good, so we need to watch out for him. He's also got, you know, the typical Foot Champs backline, which features Joe Gomez and Eder Militao. Kante puts the ball out wide for Garrincha, who is up against Jordi Alba here. What are we going to do? He knew I was going to cut back there, but we've still managed to get past him with Garrincha. Put the ball on the inside, and it's a good ball as well that found Mbappe. Unfortunately, he couldn't convert, but Mane will. Garrincha with a nice tackle there, to be fair. I know he's actually going to try and dribble out. And he's done well because he's got us a foul. Martial puts the ball in behind, and he's found space for the Brazilian, who's going to shoot across goal, and we're going to take a lead. And that is very much against the run of play. But the Brazilian has timed his run perfectly. Martial has played through the ball at the right time. And we've somehow turned this game around. Chance to break down the right edge again. Oh, Garrincha's done so well. I don't know who that was up against, but he's done so well to win the ball. And he's got past Militao. The ball's delivered into the box. Can we get on it? Oh, Martial. That would have been such a good goal. Chance as we play the ball in behind. Can Garrincha get on the end of this? No, Jordi Alba this time does deal with him. Ah, well, at the break, unfortunately, the score is 2-2. But to be honest, I really can't be too disheartened about that because, if I'm being honest, I think my opponent's a bit better than me at the game. He's controlling the ball much better than I am. We've just scored 2 counter-attack goals. But hopefully we can hang in there and maybe grab a result, but I won't lie, it's going to be tough. Nice, good bit of link-up play. And the Brazilian now has a lot of space to run into. Can we get the ball across the box? Find Mbappe. Ah. Kante gets the ball down the wing. Now there's a lot of space for Garrincha to run into. Can we beat the man? We can. Now we have the option to come inside. What are we going to do? That's the question. Find Mbappe. Oh, but his shot is straight into the feet of Gomez. Brought his keeper off his line. Oh, wow. Is that going to go in? Oh, what's happened? Oh, wow. Has he given it? Oh, wow. We have just won this game. And honestly, I can't believe we're going to win this game. Wow. That chip was so weird. I wish it went straight in. But, alas, we got the goal in the end. And there is the full-time whistle. We get ourselves a 5-3 victory against a very, very good opponent. Garrincha with a goal. And it looks like that's it, but you can tell like he was involved in so much more. So yeah, very positive performance, and my whole attack was very, very good in that game, to be honest. We go in search of another opposition, and in game number 3, we are coming up against this. It's a very colourful side, plenty of special items on show. He's got a couple of reds in there, and decent ones too, so probably has ranked well in champs, either that or has been pretty lucky. Yeah, plenty of SBC items as well. Walker pings it down the line, and Garrincha gets the right side of Fell and Mendy. Now he's got a bit of space to run into, but Mendy's coming across. Can we dink this across the box? We can. Can Mane get the header? No, but Mbappe will end up getting a tap in. An assist for Garrincha that he won't be credited with, but as we know, he set that one right up. And here's the ball back. Linking up nicely with Martial here, and here's an opportunity. It's a very tight angle, which we're going to go for, and we force a save out of Edison. Martial pings the ball out wide for Garrincha, who's up against Mendy here, and once again, he shrugged him off to get past. And now he's breaking away. Can we get round? No, Mendy does get back in time this time. Mbappe. Let's put Garrincha through. He's gone for the chip, and that... Oh, it's just gone wide. Oh, what an opportunity that was. Great run. And almost a great goal. Ball's out wide. Once again, we find him. We just find him every time. He just gets onto the end of everything. Garrincha's done well there. And we've scored. That was a pretty interesting goal, but we won't complain. We will take it. It's champs. You just got to take what you get. Oh, here's a perfect opportunity to get Garrincha in behind. A lot of open space for him to run into. A lot of it too. What can we do here? Can we get the ball across the box? Yes, we can. Mbappe. Oh, I need to stop panicking there. If I take an extra touch and then shoot, I probably score. Garrincha, brilliant. We had 2-1 up at the break, and for the second half, we're going to put him in a central role just so we can run a bit more with him and hopefully get him in a bit of more open space just to see how he does in that role. So, let go. I kind of don't want to take him off the wing though, because he's just been absolutely fantastic and he's absolutely dominated Fell and Mendy in that first half. Oh, Garrincha's closed Laporte down. Oh, I just couldn't get to that. That would have been mad. It is. There it is. The opponent does indeed rage quit. Once again, Garrincha not getting a goal or an assist, but you saw his involvement. He was absolutely tearing the opposition up in that first half. I think he's brilliant. I have really enjoyed using him, especially on that wing. Okay, so now the dust has settled, it's time to give my review of this 90 rated Garrincha, and straight up, brilliant item. Absolutely brilliant card. I really enjoyed using it, and I wish I could keep it to keep using it, but ultimately it costs a lot and I need the coins back to create other content. But yeah, if I can find a way to get a card like this in my club to keep, I definitely would, because this card was just outstanding for me. I would go as far to say it's the best right wide attacker I've used all year long. Like, off that wing, he was mad for me. He really, really was. I liked his pace in game. He felt very, very quick. Now, obviously, we knew he was going to feel quick because he's got 90 pace and we gave him a Hunter, but he's one of them players who does feel quick. Do you know what I mean? Like, you add a Hunter to some players and they don't feel quicker. This guy does. He feels so quick in game. That's partly down to his ridiculous pace stats and also his really, really good in-game dribbling stats, which we'll come on to in a moment. I really liked his goal scoring ability. You guys know me, I love goal scoring wingers, and I got along with this guy very, very well. He's great for them cross goal power shots, and his finishing ability for a winger as well is to a very high standard, so that was awesome. Another brilliant thing about this card was the run making and general positioning. It was class for me, and if you watch the clips, you will have seen that. Like, he absolutely shredded some fullbacks. He really, really did. Brilliantly timed runs, and just pops up in the right areas, which is fantastic. Distribution is also a strong suit of this card. You saw he set up plenty of goals for me, not just directly but indirectly, just always being involved in the play. And if he gets into a good area, he can whip in a good ball with his crossing, and he can distribute well centrally if you put him in a cam role as well, because he's got good short and long passing. So all in all, I think his passing is to a really, really good standard. And then we come on to the dribbling, which, What, like, are you going to be surprised to hear that he's very good on the ball? He is. His agility is class. He protects the ball well. He's got a great first touch, and his close control is also very, very nice. People who are better at dribbling than me will absolutely love this card. I'm not even a good dribbler, but this guy was absolutely unreal on the ball for me. Physically, I liked his stamina, to be honest. It's not brilliant, but it held up long enough. And you saw how much I was running with him in game, so held up well over 90 minutes. His strength and aggression aren't great, but they're not terrible, so I don't want to put it in the negatives column. He battles a decent amount, to be fair to him, and rarely goes to ground, but obviously against the top tier centre-backs, they are going to be able to push him off the ball, but he's got enough strength about him to battle with some fullbacks, which is good. One negative, I guess, would be the lack of aerial ability. He doesn't really have any, to be honest, but he's just not that kind of winger. Just don't put the ball in the air towards him and you won't have any problems. Keep the ball on the ground and you'll have a lot of fun with this card. So the overall verdict is absolutely outstanding wide right option, and like I said at the start, I do wish I could keep this card, but since he costs a lot, as you can see by the price on the screen, I unfortunately won't be able to do that. But absolutely class card, and hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on the better versions of Garrincha some point in the future, because that's something to bear in mind. I thought this card was outstanding. This is the worst Garrincha card in the game. There's a middle, there's a prime, and there'll be a prime moments at some point, which should in theory be better, so can't wait to try those out. Anyway guys, we're going to wrap this video up. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like rating on it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the item. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.